Hello all, welcome to Hacker Associate, an offensive web attack and security program. In this hacking episode, we are going to learn about how to scan for a port using a OS plus app. And the second part, we are going to see how to perform cross-scripting using a Bub suite. I am Harshad, founder and CEO of Hacker Associate. Let's begin. So we'll see like how to perform port scan using OS plus app. And you already aware about like total number of port, which is 65,535 ports. And later in this certification program we are going to see how to integrate nmap, which is called as a network mapper, in OSPF platform, or we can say framework. Let's begin. So in order to scan for the port, you have to configure the Firefox, which is already here. I have already configured it here. So what you can do is you can go to here and enable OS app, and after that you just invoke the Zap platform, means a framework. And here you can see I try to browse Hacker Associate in my Firefox, which you can see here. You can simple refresh it. Automatically this application will be coming there under the side tree. After that you simple right click it here and just simple go to the attacks and simple select port scan. You can see this is the option in my case is already done. And if you go here this section, port scan, you can see the result, which is the 1% it is done, and I am getting the result like port 21, port 22, 25, 53. These ports are open. So that's how you can scan any application for port scanning. This is very easy task, simple, just right click and you are able to scan the port. But only one disadvantage is the Zap platform is slow, especially in the case of port scanning. That's why there is a need to integrate nmap with OS for Zap. This is the like conclusion from this point of view. Second case like what we are going to learn is how to perform a cross scripting. So how to identify XSS. So XSS stands for cross scripting. XSS is the client side attack. Inject malicious code into the web application and check for the responses. And to check XSS quickly, use script. It means alert high in this particular like injection parameter, and you will get a pop-up window. And once if you see the pop-up window, it means like this application is vulnerable for cross scripting. Second, like if you need a cookie related information, you can use this particular syntax, script alert document.cookie, and you will get like a pop-up, and in the pop-up particular dialog box you will get a cookie details. So that's how you can perform a XSS. So let's begin, and in the coming section also we'll see how to automate it like XSS attack using a Bub suite. So what you can do is uh, I'm going here, I'm taking this example, the website name is testfire.net. You are free to use any application for testing, but I'll recommend you can use this testfire.net for initial practice, and later you can move to any application. So here you can see this is a parameter for injection, right? This search parameter. What I can do is right now you are not familiar with OS per Zap all particular related uh, the tools or the scripts. So I'm going to show this particular practical using a Bob, and later I'm going to show you the practical using a OS per Zap. So let me just click here the burp and go to the OS per Zap and simple just close it and try to open the Bub suite. Just open the Bub suite, and then after that you can start like attacking on this particular application, and you can see there will be a parameter, search parameter will be available for injection, and we will going to inject a malicious query inside the search parameter. I don't want to update, go to the next, start burp. Once burp is started, you can go to the proxy and you can enable intercept. So I'm going to here proxy, go to the intercept, which is enable. Now go to the Firefox, just type here like Harshad, and you can see here I'm going to click here go, and all information will be available under my this intercept parameter. And this is the thing, you can see this is the get request and this is the cookie J session ID. What I can do is simple right click, send to the intruder. This is my intruder. And here if you want to do automated this attack, you can simple go and select the payload and attack it. But first I will show you the manual attack. So you can see this is my intercept. So what you can do is, let me copy this application. It means the link of this particular application. So this is a test fire, by the way. So you can see here I will going to show you how to access manually. So this is my Google Chrome browser. I'm going here testfire.net. So when this website is open, you can simple go here search option and you can simple just type here script, and these you can see this is syntax script alert high and script, you can see, right? So let me go here, select this, and you can see go. So you can see like we have a pop-up box and you can see our message came here hi. Same way you can get the cookie also in this particular case. So what I can do is like this how you can do the manual testing, and now we are moving toward the automated testing. So for automated testing you can go to the Bub suite here and then you can go to the extender, and if you're doing the first time you can go to the BF store, and this is we call as a XSS validator. So let me go to the slide and show to you. So let me describe like what we have done till now. So here you can see like our objective is to identify accesses. So what we have done is we have injected a malicious query into the web application, and we have inject this particular script like alert high, and we got a pop-up box. And second, like for document.cookie, it will give you the cookie information. This is how you can perform a manual testing. But there are many like injections parameter will be there, there are many cheat sheet will be there, many codes will be there. We can't remember all these particular codes. So in order to do all the particular attack, we require some scripts, kind of automation script. So what I can do is whatever the payload, this is the actual word, we call as a payload. So if I have this particular payload like 100 payload, 200 payload, I can write in a script and you can directly inject into this particular parameter and check for the responses. So now what I can do is I can install this add-on. So here like we are going to perform automated cross scripting using a XSS validator. You can also do this particular thing using a OSPuzzle app. This I will talk later on this particular topic. Now let's begin. So what you can do is you can simply go to the Bub suite, you can go to the extender, then BF store, and after that you can go to the XSS validator. Once you go to the XSS validator, you can simple here you just click here install. In my case is already installed, so no need to install again. But if you're not installed, you can simply install it here, and you can see after installation it will come here in this section. This is the XSS validator and this is the all payloads available here, which you can see here. After that what you can do is you can go to the proxy, you can simple right click send to the intruder. This is my intruder, you can see this is my IP, this is my port, this is the position. So 1 and 2 position automatically selected by Bub suite for attack. I don't want to attack on these 2 parameter, so clear it, and I want to attack on this particular parameter Harshad, so let me select it. Once you select it, what you can do is you can go to the payload. So payload, you can see we have a payload 1 because this is the only one injection point. Second, you can go to the simple list. Then you can go to the extension generated, and I'm going to select like this XSS payload. Then click here So once you're done with this particular part, you can simple attack it, and you can see I'm using a Bub suite professional, by the way, so it will be a little bit fast. If you're using a community edition, maybe you will feel some delay. So here you can see like I have injected this much of payload, and you can see the result. All status you can check, the connection came okay. So you can see this is the like injection we have inserted in the search particular box, and you can check the responses is okay. It means this application is vulnerable for cross-site scripting. So if you go to here also, you can see the responses okay. You can go any payload like we have a responses okay. So this is how you can perform attack using XSS validator. This is one of the great we can say extension you can use for cross-site scripting. and very fast it will scan, and very fast okay you will get output. Okay, this is about cross-site scripting. Now we move to the next section, okay, like how to perform automated scan and how to perform manual scan. So let me go to the zap again, and let me invoke OS per zap again. So my zap is started, by the way. This is starting, and let's see okay like what we have covered till now. So you can go to the training section, you can go to the offensive web attack and security. So this is the like codes module will be written there, okay, downside. And we have covered what is zap policy manager, we have covered what is active scan input vector, we have covered what is dynamic SSL certificate and extension, we have covered okay like HTTP session, local proxy, port scan, passive scan rules, pen testing stages we have covered. Now this part okay we are going to cover, okay, called as manual pen testing and automated pen testing. So in the case of manual pen testing, what you can do is okay like you can see this is the option okay here we call it the manual explorer. When you select here manual explorer, you can simple okay just type any application. Let's say I will type okay like http://web-app-security.com. Okay, and now you can see in my case okay like this is the browser. What it can do is it will okay like create another browser and load our application whatever we have written here in the URL to explore in this section. Okay, it will load okay in the another browser. This is how okay you can perform a manual explorer. So let me just click on this button, launch browser. So you can see in my case okay like what will happen is okay like you can see this is the two Firefox. Now this is my original, and this is done by this OS per zap. What's the beauty of this is okay like automatically it will load the certificate, and automatically it will okay like load your URL, and you are able to access okay under the zap platform here, under the site platform. So right now okay still not loaded. So once it load okay you will get here output here. So you can see here okay it automatically load here okay into your browser, which is zero web application security.com. And the beauty of this is you can see I have configured the proxy okay here using a Foxy proxy. And if you go to the preferences section, and if you go to the privacy and security, and if you go here view certificate, and you can just check it here. Sorry, I have to go to general, and then okay I have to go to the setting, and then you can see I have not configured any proxy here. But using a manual explorer, if you go this section okay which is done by OS per zap, automatically load the certificates. If you go to the preference, if you go to the general, and then if you go to the setting, you can see we have a manual proxy configuration which is the local host. This is I have not done this particular setting, everything is done by OS per zap. So once you see this thing okay like let's see like how the zap responded. So you can see our website okay came here, and now you can do whatever you want to do, like attack is there, spidering is there, many things are there okay, you can perform the attack. This is about the manual explorer. And in our previous classes we have already done okay how to perform automated scans. Automated scan means directly you need to configure okay like OS per zap, which is we have configured just now here. This is my original browser. You can configure OS per zap just like that. And after that what you can do is you can directly go to the zap framework and just type the URL just like that here, and just click here attack. This is called as automated scan, and you will see all result okay will be okay under this down particular section. This is third box, this is the first box, this is the second box, and this is the bottom, this is the third box. You will see all the result will be available under this the third box, okay, where you will get alerts, which is here. You can check, you can see tons of things, okay, will be available, okay, under this alert. This is about the automated scan. So let's move to the next section. Now we'll see, okay, how to crawl the web application. Okay, so for this, let me go to the lab manual, whatever I have shared to you, and the people who received, okay, like the hard copy, so they can go to the same section where, okay, like I am going right now. So let me go to the document, and this is my book. Let me go to the same page. So this is about, okay, just now we have finished manual versus automated penetration testing. You can check here, click on manual explorer, and then after that you can see this is the URL launch browser, and you can see I have using hacker associate, and you will see many options, like you can see default context. Okay, I'm adding my application in my scope, so it depend upon your choice. And after that you can see we have active scan started, and tons of things will be there. This is automated penetration testing using a zap, which you can click here, and then, okay, directly you can just type any URL and just click on this button, attack. Okay, this is how you can perform automated scanning. And here I have written one note here. You can see here the Ajax spider is slow but able to handle the JavaScript. So especially if you are looking for, okay, like cross scripting, you try to enable Ajax spider. So how to enable it? It is simple. You can go to the Zap platform. This is my Zap platform. You can simple right click here, just go to the attack, and you can see this is the Ajax spider. You can simple click on this button, and you will get the Ajax spider output will be shown, okay, under this particular chart. Okay, after the second box in the middle of the pane. So this is about automated scan. Now I'm going here for crawling a web application. So to crawl the web application, okay, what exactly is the crawling? So in order to crawl the web application, we need Spider add-ons or tools. First, we'll understand what is the difference between Spider, crawler, and robot. So Spider and crawler are technically the same, except that Spider is used mainly for a tool used to crawl the website, while the crawler is used for the search engine, also crawling the website. So crawler, also known as a robot, bots, or spider, they expose the content and responsible for indexing of the website and storing them in database of the search engine. The process that execute a web crawler called as spidering or web crawling. It means what we are going to see here is we'll paste any URL, whatever URL, okay, you want to access, and then after that, okay, we will enable spidering modules, or we can say some add-ons. So automatically it will check for each and every link associated with the particular application, and further manually we are going to exploit, okay, one by one. So open OZAP and trigger automatic scan module and enter the URL to attack. So let's do this. So you can see this is my URL, and I have already clicked here this button. So let me again click it here for you. This is my automated scan, and let me just click here attack. So it is start attacking, and you can see it is started. And this manual browser, I will close it. So this is a done, close. So this process is done, okay, as per the instruction given in the lab manual. After that, you can select any mode like manual or automated scan. I am showing you using an automated scan. Just now I mentioned to you. Enter URL to attack and add website in scope. It is your choice. You want to add the website in scope, you are free to use. Right now, okay, I have not added, okay, any application, okay, in our scope. Directly, okay, I am scanning. So you can see in my case, okay, automatically started active scan right now because I am using a standard mode. Go to the PDF. After that, you can see here, okay, like to activate spider, you simply just right click and move to the attack section under this particular, okay, like section called as attack, and under this section, okay, you can invoke spider. So again, what I can do is I can go to my Zap platform, which is here, and this is my right click, and you can see this is the attack, and you can see this is a spider. Let me click here the spider, and you can see this is the chart will come, and spider subtree only, show advanced options, and simple just click here start scan. So here you can see this is spidering, and you can see here this is my spider section will be available here. This is my spider. Okay, it is crawling this particular. You can see I have found robot.txt, I found sitemap.xml, index.html, and what you can do, you can simple copy this one and paste okay in browser. So I'm using a Google Chrome. This especially I'm using for browsing perspective, and for attack perspective I'm using a Firefox. What you can do is you can simple go to Google Chrome, just type here okay like 0.webappsecurity.com slash robots.txt. Okay, this link we found okay during our assessment. So you can see this robots.txt. So I'm not able to see any file related to robot.txt. So let me, what I can do, let me just try and check with this. This is robot.txt, and I will check for the request. You can see this is the link. So let me once again copy the same link, copy from that particular thing here, and go to my Mozilla and try to paste and check the result. You can see okay I don't have any information about robot.txt, but it is showing in our result. Maybe in most of the cases okay you will find robot.txt. For example, let's see if I go to the facebook.com and just type here robots.txt, and let's see okay like we have, so you can see okay like these are disallowed, these are all pages okay like which is not available for crawling. Okay, and we have already the CTF. Okay, if you want to do the same CTF, okay, whatever I am doing right now, you can go to my web application, you can go to the challenges section, and after that you can go to the section name is called the pen testing CTF. You can select it, and you can select this particular URL for testing. So in order to identify the flag, you have to penetrate this particular application as per the instruction given here, and you have to submit the CTF using this particular option. Okay, your name, your email, your flag, instruction, and you can simple select it. Okay, this particular link open in new tab, and you can see this is my website. Okay, like it is a vulnerable application. You have to identify the flag. So you can do the same activity whatever I have done here till now. So this is about facebook.txt. Even this robot.txt is available for any particular application. Okay, you can just have a look. Okay, always robot.txt. So what we have done is, so we have triggered spider by just right click and select spider and then analyze the web application. You can also use Ajax spider. So let example, if you go to here and so to in order to enable Ajax spider, you can simple go to this application. So here is my application, right click, go to the tag, and you can see here we have Ajax spider. So why we want to use Ajax spider? There's only one reason. Okay, like as I mentioned to you earlier, Ajax spider is slow as compared to the particular spider, whatever we have selected. Okay, using attack option. So Ajax spider is slow but very effective. In order to identify like cross scripting related issues, you can always enable Ajax spider. So let me just click here start scan. You can see here okay like my Ajax spider is enabled and going to crawl for this particular application. So you can see what we have done. We have just click here attack, and you can see we have used this spider option. We have used this active scan option. We have used this port scan option okay in our previous cases, and you can see right now Ajax spider is running. That's how okay you can start Ajax spider, and you can see here like the alert. You can see the alert. We have a medium, and this is the high. So if you look this particular URL, you can just simple just drag this side, and you can see we have a high alert on this particular page, which is called the resource css bootstrap.min.css. So now you can copy this particular link, and you can check okay in like Firefox, and you can check in the Bub Suite or OS App and whatever, and you can identify what the issue with this and how to exploit this particular issue. That's how you can use the spidering technique to identify the vulnerabilities. Okay, or you are able to identify all the hidden links, okay, which is associated to the particular application. So this is about the topic called as a crawling web application. So in the coming session, okay, we are going to learn about fuzzing. What is fuzzing? So fuzzing is a great method to identify the bug in a web application. So this I'm going to teach you topic, okay, in the next session. What exactly is the fuzzing? What are the requirements? How to perform fuzzing on real world web application, and how to identify other vulnerability based on the OS top 10.